Ever get that feeling like you're standing on the shore and you can just tell there's this massive wave building up out
Oh,
there?
yeah.
That's kind of how it feels right now with technology, right? Like this huge wave of change is about to crash down. And to help us really grasp what's coming, we're diving into The Coming Wave by Mustafa Suleiman.
He's got this really unique perspective. I mean, this isn't just some tech commentator, right?
Yeah, not at all.
He co-founded DeepMind.
Yeah, a giant in the world of AI.
Exactly. So he's got a front row seat to this revolution he's describing.
And he makes a really compelling case that it's not just, faster phones or fancier gadgets. It's way bigger than that.
Right. It's like a fundamental reshaping of, well,
Yeah.
everything, really.
Yeah, like he really digs into how technologies like AI and synthetic biology, they're not just evolving, they're poised to kind of rewrite the rules of the game altogether.
It's like that moment when, we went from horses to cars.
Yeah, yeah.
It's that level of change, but across so many different areas of life all at once.
And it's not just theoretical for him. He lays out these really concrete examples, like with AI.
Uh-huh.
It's not just about smarter robots. It's like he talks about revolutionizing healthcare,
Oh, yeah.
potentially even eradicating diseases like Alzheimer's, which is huge. Right?
Absolutely massive. And the way he describes it, it makes sense. Like using AI to design entirely new types of medicine.
Based on like a deep understanding of our biology, not just trial and error. But, and this is where it gets really interesting, he doesn't shy away from the risks either.
Yeah, yeah. That's what makes this book so important. It's not all sunshine and roses. He calls it the responsibility paradox.
Responsibility paradox, yeah.
Because on one hand, you've got these incredible solutions like what you were saying about healthcare, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But then flip side, that same technology, that same incredible power, it could be used in ways that are, well, pretty terrifying, frankly.
Absolutely. Like imagine, I think he uses this example, like super sophisticated AI-driven propaganda.
Oh, yeah.
That could like manipulate people's opinions on a massive scale.
In ways we can't even fully grasp yet.
Yeah, and that's what's so unsettling. It's like we've never had to deal with this before. I mean, he makes this really clear distinction. This isn't just a new gadget. It's not like, okay, we have the radio, now we have the television.
It's different.
Uh,
This isn't about a faster car. It's about our entire world potentially changing at a pace that's unprecedented, right? How we work, how we relate to each other.
even what it means to be human, he goes there.
He does. Which, honestly, at first, it can be a little overwhelming.
Oh, absolutely. Like, where do you even begin to even wrap your head around all of this? But, and I think this is what I appreciated most about the book, he doesn't just leave us with this sense of impending doom. He actually offers some solutions, some ways forward.
Which is huge, because it's easy to get caught up in the, oh my God, the sky is falling, right?
Yeah, totally. So what does he propose?
Well, his main point is that we can't just react to this stuff. We have to get ahead of it, be proactive. Like right now, we need to be thinking about things like global governance structures for these technologies.
So like some kind of international agreement on how to develop and use these technologies responsibly.
Exactly. We need ethical frameworks to guide our decisions. Because the technology itself, it's neutral, right? It's how we choose to use it that determines whether it's a force for good or, well, not so good.
It's like that old saying, right? With great power
Comes great responsibility. And the scale of this power, it means that collaboration is more important than ever.
And he gives that really interesting example about synthetic biology, right? How it could be used to solve world hunger by like creating lab-grown meat, which is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. A world without factory farms, without the environmental devastation of industrial agriculture. It's incredible.
But like he points out, that also disrupts entire economies.
Millions of people could be out of work.
Mm.
So how do we manage that transition in a way that's fair and just?
That's what he really wants us to grapple with. He even talks about like the potential for AI to create incredible wealth, right?
Right.
But also the need to rethink our entire economic system so that wealth is distributed fairly.
And those are tough conversations.
Yes.
But like these are conversations that we have to have now.
Absolutely. And I think, for anyone listening, and I know you're out there because you listen to the show, people who want to understand these forces that are shaping the future, this book is a must-read.
100% agree.
It's like he's throwing down a challenge, not just, here's what's coming, but, okay, now what are you going to do about it?
And he doesn't pretend to have all the answers, but Man, he asks the right questions, the ones we should all be asking ourselves as we head into this uncharted territory.
Right. Because it's not about being scared, it's about being informed, being engaged, and realizing that we're not just passive bystanders in all of this.
Exactly. We have agency.
Yeah.
We have a choice in what kind of future we create.
Right.
And I think that's really the most valuable takeaway here. The Coming Wave is not just a book about technology, it's a call to action. It's about understanding the power we have, both individually and collectively, to shape the world around us.
Couldn't have said it better myself. So there you have it, The Coming Wave by Mustafa Suleiman. Go check it out, and let's keep this conversation going. Because the future, it's not something that just happens to us, it's something we create together.